Now to tell us more, we're joined in studio by Dr. Gule, who is the general speaking to us about he's actually the GM, Total SA Marketing Services Competency Center. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, ma'am.
Let's start with the Start-Upper of the Year Total Challenge. What is this competition? Paint a picture for us.
Yes, this is a very exciting competition. This is a competition open to entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, people with vision and a bit of oomph across the continent. So Total, having been one of the major oil companies on the continent, decided that part of giving back to a continent that has been very kind to us, we've done very well and we still continue to do very well, and we hope to do so into the future. So we decided that part of community development, part of making sure that we can meet the challenges of unemployment on our continent is to see if we can find young people up to the age of 35. So it's 0 to, 18 to 35 basically, who have their own business ideas, but their business shouldn't be older than 2 years. So we launched this competition on the 1st of November last year, and it closed on the 31st of January. So the entries were now in the process of adjudicating.
I was about to ask what happens now.
Okay, so from here on, in fact, this whole month we've dedicated it to finding out. So I'm only responsible for South Africa and Namibia. I'm a project manager for these two countries, but it's taking place, as I've said, in 34 countries. And so the rest of that is happening across the continent. So each country had appointed its own adjudicators who are not necessarily total employees, so only the MD of the affiliate becomes part of the jury or the panels that are going to judge the successful ideas. And so they are going through that at the moment to select the top 10. And then the top 10 will come on the 14th of March. They come and audition or pitch their ideas. So they have a couple of minutes to pitch their ideas, and the jury will then decide after that, is this a winner or is this a dud?
Now, there's three different phases of candidates that the candidates will go through.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit
so
about that.
The first part was you enter first, and people have done that. The second part is now you have to prepare for the pitch. So before they come to pitch, we will assist them, and we are working with academic institutions and institutions that are involved in entrepreneurship. In our instance, for instance, we work with two institutions in Johannesburg. So they will prepare them for a week, and not change the idea, but prepare them. So when you are in front of the judges, what is it that you're supposed to do? That would be the second phase. Then the third phase, once we have won, so from the top 10, we'll choose the top 3 winners. So 1, 2, 3, and they get awarded their prize. After that, they then go into an incubation process, a mentoring process, or a coaching process. If they have a business, some people will, as I've said, the business cannot be older than 2 years. So those that have businesses or those that do not have a concept, a wonderful concept that the judges say this is going to change the community, is going to change the landscape, as it were. Those guys are going to be helped, guys and ladies are going to be helped to set up their business. Within 6 months, we hope they would have set it up. And some countries we now know, because entrepreneurship is so key to deal with issues of unemployment, underdevelopment in communities. And our focus really is to try and say the business must be local. So you can't, for instance, you couldn't be in another country and say, I'm going to have this in South Africa. You've got to be in your own home country because we've got to deal with a youth bulge on this continent. We've got to deal with that. I mean, estimates are over 700 million Africans are younger than 35, and we need to deal with that. So Total is part of a company. It's a company that says we want to see over the next couple of years. We're not just running this 1 year. We hope to run it for several years, and we want to see, can we make a difference? And we believe some of the ideas that are coming through are exciting ideas, so we have great hope.
Let's talk about the judging panel. Who is on this panel, and why specifically these people?
Okay, so our MD is part of, so the MDs of each country will be part of the panel. Then we go to institutions that deal with entrepreneurship, or institutions that support, for instance, some of your banks, some of your funding agencies. I can tell you that we have, for instance, here we have Wits University, we have Gibbs, because Gibbs, as you know, has the Enterprise Academy, which they started, which has done some fantastic work. The same with vets. Vets have I don't know whether you are aware, but there are 2 centers on the continent, IBM centers, which promote entrepreneurship. One of them is based in Johannesburg, the other one is based in Kenya. So the guys that are involved in those things are part of the panel. We have IDF, an organization that supports entrepreneurship on the then we have a couple of other organizations that are part of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dr. Gule, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
He's the General Manager of Total SA Marketing Services Competency Center, and we're speaking to us about the Startup of the Year by Total Challenge that is set to give young entrepreneurs specifically across the continent a helping hand in starting or developing their own business. Stay tuned to Morning Live. Let's take a break. Stay with us.